If you have a Rubik's Cube, you've always been wanting to solve it, and you have no idea where to start, this video is for you. Just mix it up, and the first thing you want to do is start with making a daisy. So you want to find the yellow in the center. Once you found the yellow in the center, you want to surround it with the whites that are in the middle. So you need to look for your whites. There aren't any in the middle here. There aren't any here. Here's one. So we can, there's one right here. So we can turn it and then move it up. So here's one of our whites. We want these three also to be whites. There's a white right here. So I'm going to bring it up to right here, and then since we already have one here, and when we turned it this one came here, I'm just going to rotate this to bring this white one up here. So we have 3, and we need one more. There's not one here, or here, or here, or here, so it must be on the bottom, and it's right here. So I want it to be here, and it's down here. So I'm going to rotate it on the bottom until it's underneath where I want it, and then just rotate it to the top. And then we have our daisy. Now, we want to make a white cross down here, but before we can do that, we need to get these colors the same. So with this white is green, so I need this to be green. So I'm going to turn these until they're both green, and then I'm going to rotate that all the way down to the bottom. Then I look for my next white, and with it is red. So I want this to be red, which it already is. So I'm going to rotate that down to the bottom. So you can see it starting there. Here's my other white from my daisy, and it's blue. So that is correct. If it wasn't, I would just turn it like this until these two were blue. Then rotate this face all the way down to the bottom. Here's my last white from my daisy, and the oranges are matched up. So I'm going to turn it to the bottom. And if I turn the whole thing over, I have a white cross. The next step is to put the whites in the corners. So you need your whites to be down here in the corners. So we have one here, and the colors I see are red and green. So I'm going to put this square between red and green. So it's obviously between blue and orange right now. So I'm going to move it between red and green. Then I'm going to look at where my white is. Here my white is to the left, so I'm going to turn it to the left. So I'm going to turn the bottom to the left, bring this side down, and then I'm going to move my white back, and then move it back up. So now it's in place. Then I'm going to look for my next whites. So there isn't a white in this corner. There is one here, and it is with red and blue, and it just happens to be between red and blue, which is right where I want it. I want it to be in this corner. This time the white is on the right, so I'm going to move it to the right. So I'm going to turn it to the right, bring this side down, turn this back so my white's in place, and move my white back up to the top. So we have two more to go. There's no white here, or here, or here. There is one here. So now my white is on the bottom. It's green and orange, so I'm going to move it between green and orange. But since it's not on the left or the right, I can't move it either way. I need to get it on the left or the right. So what I'm going to do is move this back. So I'm going to move it down so the white goes to the back. So I'll move it down, and then I'm going to rotate this all the way until I can see the white right here. Then I'm going to move this back up. So this was orange and green, so I'm going to put it between orange and green. And the white is on the right, so I'm going to move it to the right. Bring the left face down, bring the bottom back, and now the white is in place. Slide it back up to the top. Now we only have one left. There's no white here, no white here, no white here, and no white here. Now it's at the top. So it's right where I want it to be, but it's facing the wrong direction. So in this case, we want to move it to the side. So make sure you're not bringing it down. You don't want the white to go pointing down. You want to go to the side. And then move it out of the way. And then slide this back up. So this is the orange and the blue, the last one. We're going to put it between orange and blue. It's facing to the left, so we're going to go to the left, turn it to the left, bring this side down, move this back into place, and back up. And now your white side's finished. You should have colored T's. So blue, T, orange, green, and red T's. This does not matter right now. You're just trying to focus on these T's. So if you have those, you're good. Our next step is to do these sides. So look in the bottom, in the middle, and you want any piece that does not have yellow. So in like this piece right here, orange and yellow. So that's no good. Blue and yellow, no good. Green and red. So this will work. So I'm going to line it up with the color that it matches, and then I'm going to turn it away from the other color. So in this case, I have orange on this side, red on this side. So this is green and red, so I'm going to go away from red. So I'm going to turn it away, bring this side down, move this back, and put this back up. And then you have your white just like you did in the very beginning between the green and the red. Turn it to the right, bring this side down, and place your white back, put it back up. And that piece is placed. So this one has a yellow, so we don't want that one. Orange and green, that will work. So I want to line this up with orange. So there they are, and I'm going to turn it away from green. So here's green, so I'm going to go away from green, turn this side down, move the bottom back, move the side back up. Here's our white again, it's to the right, so we're going to turn it to the right. Move the left side down, place the white back, and place the left side back up. So that is right. This one has a yellow, that one has a yellow. Here we go, we have blue and red. So this time it's lined up, the blues, but now our red is on the left. So we want to go away from red. So we're going to turn it to the right this time, away from red. left side down, put the bottom back into place, and the left side back up. And now here's our white. It's on the left, so we're going to go to the left, right side down, with the bottom back, and then your right side back up. So looks like we have one more side piece to get in place, and it is right here, blue and orange. So I'm going to turn it to line up with the blue, and the orange is on this side, so I'm going to go away from orange. So go away from orange, right side down, place the bottom back, right side back up. Here's the white, so we're going to go to the right, turn it to the right, left side down, turn the bottom back, and left side back up. If on your cube you have a piece that needs to be used for a side in the second layer, you can use a piece with yellow and do the same move to move this piece to the bottom so that you can use it. So here we'll just use this like a junk piece to replace this one. So I'm going to turn it away, right side down, bottom goes back, right side up. Here's your white, so I'm going to turn it to the right, left side down, turn the bottom back, and turn the left side back up. Now we've replaced the piece we needed, and it is on the bottom. It's actually going to be in the back, so it's right here. So we can move that all the way to the front, and then it has red on the bottom, so we're going to go away from red, right side down, turn the bottom back, right side back up. Here's your white, so we're going to go to the right, left side down, put your white back in place, left side back up, and now it's correctly positioned where it's supposed to be. So now we have the first two rows completed. So at this point you're going to turn it upside down, and you're going to see one of four things. You could have a yellow dot right in the center, and it does not matter which way you orient the cube if it's a yellow dot before you do this move. You could have an L shape, which is what we have, and it doesn't matter if there's any other yellows on there. You're only looking for this L shape, and it does matter which way you orient it. It needs to be like this, with this part facing you, so up and to the right. You could have a line, and in this case you want to orient it with the line like this, so either like this or like this. It doesn't matter as long as it goes this way. Or you could have a yellow T, which is what we were trying to get to. So if you have a yellow dot, you're going to do this move, and then you will have this shape. So do it again, with it facing you this way, and then you will have the line, and then you will have the cross. So if you have just a dot, it does not matter which way it's turned. You just do this move, and then you'll get this and do the move again, but make sure it's turned this way. So grab the front of it, turn it to the right side up, the top clockwise, the right side down, the top counterclockwise, and you can tell if you did it right because your whites will be on this side. Turn the whites back down to the side. or down to the bottom. So now I have the yellow line. This could be any color. So I'm going to turn it so it's like this, and I'm going to do the exact same move. So I'm going to turn the face to the right, right side up, the top clockwise, right side down, the top counterclockwise, and then here are the whites, the face counterclockwise to make my whites go back down to the bottom. And now I have the cross here. Okay, so now you're going to have one of two things. We need to turn the top piece until we align two of the middle colors with their center square. So I'm going to turn. That still doesn't line up here, but I'm going to check the other ones. No, yes, no. So that didn't work because I only have one, so I'm going to turn it again. I have green, no, no, yes. Okay, so you could have a match that are opposites, or you could have them that are side by side. If you have them across from each other, you want them in front and behind. You're going to have to do this move to get your colors that match side by side. So again, if you have them front and back, you want to make sure they're front and back. Do this move, and then you will have them next to each other. If you have them next to each other, you want them on your left and on the back. Okay? So if you have them front and back, do this move, and then do it again once you have it left and back. So we're going to go right side up, turn the top clockwise twice, right side down, turn the top counterclockwise, turn the right side up, turn the top counterclockwise, and the right side back down, and then turn the top counterclockwise once. Again, if you had them front and back, do that move again, and with your matches on the left and the back, and then you will have all of them matched up. Okay? The next step, you're almost there, is your corners. So I'm going to look to see, do we have any that match? So here I have blue and red. So this is green and orange, that's not a match. Orange and blue between green and red, that is not a match. Green and orange between blue and red, that's not a match. And red and green between orange and blue, again, that's not a match. If you have a match in one of your corners, you want it in the front right corner before you do this move. If you have no matches like we have here, then it does not matter how you orient it. So we're going to start with the left side. Go left side up, top clockwise, right side up, top counterclockwise, left side back down, top clockwise, right side back down, and then turn the top counterclockwise. Now, if you didn't have any matches, you should have one, and if you did, then they should either be matched up now, or again you just have one. So you'll have to do the move again until they all match up. So in our case, we do have one that matches up now, so I'm going to put that in the front right hand corner, and I'm going to do the same move again because these do not match up. So I'm going to do left side up, top clockwise, right side up, top counterclockwise, left side down, top clockwise, right side down, and then the top counterclockwise. Once all of our corners match up, so all of these are good, but they're facing the wrong direction, then we need to do the same move multiple times until the cube is solved. So if you see yellows pointing out, you want to have them pointing to the right. Okay? If you have one edge or corner that is solved, meaning the yellow is up and it's in place, put it in the back left corner. If you have yellows to the side, have them pointing to the right. And we're just going to do this move multiple times. So we're going to start with the right side up, turn the top clockwise twice, right side down, turn the top counterclockwise, right side back up, turn the top counterclockwise, right side down. Then do left side up, turn the top clockwise twice, left side down, turn the top clockwise once, left side up, turn the top clockwise, left side down. So you can see here that these two are solved now. So I'm going to put the solved corners to the left on this side, and the ones I'm still working on are on the right. Now in this case, the yellows are not to the side, which is what I would like them to be, but we're not there yet. So they're pointing front and back, which means we actually have to do this 2 more times before it's solved. So same move, we're going to do right side up, top clockwise twice, right side down, top counterclockwise, right side up, top counterclockwise, right side down, left side up, top clockwise twice, left side down, top clockwise, left side back up, top clockwise, left side down. So here we have the yellows pointing to the right, so we have to do the same move 1 more time and then it will be solved. So we're going to go right side up, top clockwise twice, right side down, top counterclockwise, right side up, top counterclockwise, right side down, left side up, top clockwise twice, left side down, top clockwise, left side up, top clockwise, left side down. And you have solved the Rubik's Cube. Congratulations.